Hi, I'm Chef Ethan with EndlessBeauty.com, and today I'm going to show you how to make a delicious gluten-free version of Thanksgiving stuffing. I promise no one will miss the gluten. Everyone will love this. We've got gluten-free cornbread that we've just dried, and you can either let it sit out overnight or you can put it in a low, like 200-degree oven until it's crumbly and dry like that. Then I also have a low-sodium organic free-range chicken broth. It's important to use the low sodium because then you can control the salt. And then I have some chopped carrots, some chopped onions, some chopped celery, which is pretty standard in your stuffing mixture. Sometimes people don't put carrots, but that's okay. So some really simply chopped carrots, a little garlic, and you can, if you're avert to garlic, you can leave it whole or you can chop it up. It doesn't matter. We have carrots, celery, onions, garlic, rosemary, thyme, sage, bay leaf. It's all sort of sweating together in this pot, and you do want to cook this down until it's very soft. But you don't want to burn it. You don't want to saute it till it's caramelized. You just want to sweat it down, develop all those flavors so they all get sort of married together. And as you can hear, it's sizzling away. And if you look in the pan, there's very little fat in there at all. Just enough grapeseed oil in the recipe just to get the heat from the pan into the vegetables. And you can see the herbs, salt, pepper. It's all really well seasoned. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my low sodium organic chicken broth. And you can see it's really good hot pan. And now what I want to do is bring this to a quick simmer. And it smells delicious. Believe me, it smells wonderful. This will and there's no butter in this and all this heavy fat stuff, no gluten. So literally that's going to take 2 seconds for it to come up to a simmer. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my gluten-free cornbread that's really dry and ground up and add it to a large mixing bowl. We'll go ahead and remove the bay leaf, because you can't do anything with that now. Once that comes up to a simmer, I'm going to pour it over top of our gluten-free cornbread crumbs. Mix it all together, and then we'll put it into a baking dish. And don't worry about oiling or buttering your baking dish. It's kind of fun when this particular recipe, when the stuffing or the dressing actually gets brown and sticks to the pan a little bit. Those are my favorite parts. They're the most flavorful little caramelized little bits. You don't want to smush this in here too much. You want to kind of leave it kind of fluffy, because otherwise what you end up with is sort of a gluten-free vegetable brick. And then we'll put this straight away into the oven, and you bake it for 20 minutes. Delicious stuffing. There you have it, a super simple gluten-free version of a Thanksgiving favorite. Try it this Thanksgiving.